Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. It is Friday, March 31st. April Fool's Day tomorrow. So my name is Marianne. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Ottawa, Canada, and I come live Fridays at 3 o'clock and sometimes during the week if there's something I'm doing in my craft room that I want to share with you. And I like to share Stampin' Up! Products, card ideas, and hopefully inspiration for you if you like to craft. So today, there's lots of buzz right now in the Stampin' Up! World because the annual catalog and the mini catalog are both retiring are both retiring at the end of April. And Stampin' Up! Is also doing a color refresh, which means that there's always the 5 new in colors, but they're retiring some of their standard colors and replacing them with new colors and some returning colors. So always lots of fun things happening, which means the retirement list is very long because anything associated with the retiring colors will be retiring. So I will be posting that on my blog, the retiring list. But today we're going to work with the Sentimental Park. Well, there's 2 stamp sets and 2 punches that are currently in the catalog. And I think one of them's carrying over. I don't remember which one. Petal Park, Sentimental Park, and I got my nails done for spring. Trying to get in the spring spirit as I look out the window and it's snowing again. So it's nice and springy in my studio though. So Petal Park and Sentimental Park. Petal Park has a coordinating punch, and this is carrying over, I know for sure, so this must be carrying over as well. And then Sentimental Park has coordinating dies, which I've used on a couple of cards. And actually, now that I think about it, this is carrying over as well. And I love these dies with the really pretty edges. So that's what we're working with today. And we are also using the Regency Park Designer Series paper. This will retire. I don't think they've ever carried over that I can remember a Designer Series paper. So this one will be retiring. And it's one of those ones that at first I thought, I'm not sure about. When you start playing with it, it's very pretty. It doesn't all coordinate like some of the Designer Series papers, but each little section coordinates. It's really, really pretty. And it's a 6x6 pack, so there are lots of different patterns and colors in it. Let me see. Petal Pink is staying. Mango Melody is retiring, that color. And that's the only color retiring from this pack of paper coordinating colors. And if you like to get all ready for a new upcoming catalog, I am holding a sampler Saturday. It's designed for demos, but anyone is welcome to join if you want to see some designs with the new Stampin' Up! Colors and papers. I'm offering it in person actually. I'm in Ottawa, and also online. And there are a couple of different variations. If you go to mariannecowan.com/events, there is a flyer there. Hey Pat. So it'll be fun because we're going to be playing with the new colors. And also as part of your registration fee, you'll get the document for all my paper sampler sheets, and then you can fill it up. For the pre-order, which demonstrators are allowed to pre-order, there's only 4 papers available. And I don't know how many papers there are, but quite a few. So you will get the document. It's not a PDF, it's a doc file, so you can change it if you want. And then you can print it off and make up your own paper samplers. So I always like to have those because sometimes I'm just flipping through looking for, I need such and such a pattern. And if I pull out these, it's easier than looking in the catalog. The pictures, the papers, it's actual samples of the paper. So we'll be making those up. And also as part of your registration, they also have color coaches, which with some of the colors, maybe all the colors, I'm not sure. Definitely the newer colors. And so we will be working with that as well. All right, so we're going to make 3 cards. This is one, a fun fold one, a simple fun fold. We're not making this one today, but I just wanted to show it to you. So this is using that Regency Park paper and 3 twine combo pack. I don't think this is carrying over. I love that twine. So that's just a sample of one that I've already done. So just to give you an example of how the punch works, and I love when punches work like this. So one punch, you can punch out 3 flowers. The stamp set has double stamping, 2-step stamping. So I stamped it with the outline with Balmy Blue, and then I stamped off and stamped again with the color stamp, the inside color stamp, to get these 3 flowers. And the punch is designed so that you just have to line it up and you can punch out all 3 at the same time. And the leaf doesn't get in the way, which is important. I was using the tulip punch the other day, and you have to be so careful with that one, because if you put the paper in wrong, you're cutting off part of the tulip or part of the leaf. So there we have our 3 flowers, and I already did 3 because this big one's actually a little bit big for what I'm doing. I might put it on the inside. So here we go. I have a little strip here that was just left over. Didn't check my glue. There we go. It's a new glue. If you're in Canada, someone did say that the price of this glue is going up by $2 in the new catalog, so you might want to stock up. It's my go-to glue. And I do cards at a senior's residence where my dad lives, and that's the glue I use with them, so I'll have to get a bunch. So here we go, the Regency Park paper, 4 by 5 1/4, and I'll post this on my blog. I usually get it up within a day or 2. So it's the same height, 5 1/2, and I just wanted a little white border at the edge. Then we have the scalloped contour dies. These are carrying over, which I was happy about, as are the stylish shape dies. I use these all the time. I actually have 2 sets, so when I'm cutting for a class I can do them 2 at a time. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got some twine, and then we're going to add, I already stamped those, and then we're going to add some of these. But you can see how this one's just a little bit too big to add, but we're going to put one in the inside. I don't have any bling over here to add. There we go, just a little one inside. I am going to pop this up, deciding whether I should put the flowers on now or in a second, but I guess this decides. Is anyone else anxiously waiting for spring? I know Pat lives in Ottawa, so she's like me, not happy looking out at the snow. And I think I'll put this flat because I already have the bottom part popped up. And then if I want to put a flower there, I can as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take my medium, I'm going to curl them a little bit. I do love when I get my nails done. I just don't like having to go back in 2 weeks to get them redone. All right, and we have our little ones. Yeah, and the snow is so deep. I was over at Lowe's today, and the piles of snow in the parking lot are, well, twice as high as a vehicle, is what I'll say. Okay, so some of these I might pop up. I find you have options. You can use a glue dot and pop it quite a bit. You can use a dimensional and pop it quite a bit, or a glue dot and roll it and maybe double the glue dot, and then it's not quite as much. But I think for these, I'm going to go with mega popping. Just to add some depth. The thing about winter in Ottawa, I love winter. I snowshoe and try to get out as much as I can. It just lasts too long. Like, we've had snow since November. That's a lot of snow. And you do have to get out and embrace it, but I'm ready now. I have little pots of spring flowers around just to inspire me. I do feel like I need some little gems. Adding some Wink of Stella just to my raised flowers, and then we'll add a little bow. We do something here I can use. This twine ties really nice bows. I have 3 pairs of little scissors in my stamp room, but I can't find any of them. And little mini glue dot. Although this twine, it's Bermuda Bay, and I'm using Balmy Blue, I think it looks pretty. There we go. Now I just spotted these loose frosted dots. And because these are yellow, I think these will be perfect. So let me try and add some. They're not adhesive, so you do have to add some glue. So white glue is best. The little yellow ones come in 2 sizes. Well, they all come in 2 sizes. So I'm going to put the bigger one there. These are actually in the online exclusive. These are perfect. They're just tiny. Whoopsie. Okay, that one's pink. I don't want pink. I should use my take a pick tool. Let's see if that helps. The thing about the take a pick tool, you gotta get it on the right side. There we go. These are perfect. All right. No, that one's pink. Darn. They look yellow in the container. Yeah, that's yellow. All right, there we go. First card, thinking of you. And I like the way this stamp set is thinking of, and then you can add thinking of you, dear friend, let's celebrate you, thanks you, that's not a good one, you'd have to take off the S, thinking of you for your anniversary, just for you, lots of potential and possibilities. Hi, Lise. 64 degrees. Our son is in Vancouver, and he said, oh, I was wearing a t-shirt to work. It was 17 degrees there. Okay, so there's our first card. Thinking of you, using the Regency Park Designer Series paper. And this one, same paper. And I do have a little inside piece. I'm trying to get good about doing the inside so I can just pop them into a cellophane bag and bring them to wherever I'm bringing them. I donate all my cards. Some to the hospice and some to the retirement home. So this is just an extra little piece that I'm going to pop in. It's a little long, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. They do match perfectly, Pat. That's cute too. It's a bit much though, but it is cute. That's what I mean with this paper. You really have to play around with it, try it out with different combinations to see what you like. I do like this. Looks like denim to me. Then we have that textured It's the exact same texture on both sides. I think this is shaded spruce. Could be wrong. We're just going to pop that in the middle. Then we have our framed floret. No, framed, yeah, I think so. Framed floret. The way I like to do this, because I want to pop this up, so I'm going to put this one on first, pop it up, and then put the frame flat around it. That's just how I like to do it. You might have a better way. There's no right and wrong way. It's whatever works for the design you're trying to create. So I'm going to put this in the middle. And so that's raised, so this is going to go flat. You could raise it up, but I think when you raise one and keep one flat, it makes more of a statement. There we go. And I did stamp one extra flower, and we're going to pop this one up. Sometimes I like to do that, 2 flat, 1 popped. Same, that's what I did with the other card as well, except we had a few more popped. Oopsie. And then I have some, this is actually pumpkin pie, and that's what color I used for the flowers. We might get away with the same yellow centers, hopefully, because that's all that's on my desk right now. And my craft room is an absolute mess. That just means I've been having fun. There we go. It's a totally simple card. And I did these ones a while ago. I don't know what I was thinking with this, but I'm just going to trim it off. And just put that down there. Anyone else in the craft room? We have snow today and we're getting rain tomorrow, which makes me happy. So it'll be my craft room tomorrow too. So I'm starting to prep for Sampler Saturday, and Lisa's going to be at Sampler Saturday. It is very fun. You know what's most fun about it, if you can do it together? It's just chatting with everyone. It's very social, card making, and talking about the new colors, the new stamps, what you think you're going to do with them. All right, let's attempt to get some yellow ones again. Oh, look at that. When you put these ones down, oh, geez, I didn't put any glue. Hello. When you put these ones down, they actually look orange. That's what I love about these translucent ones. These are perfect. You just have to get them the right side up. Look at that. I'm glad these were sitting here. They were on not available. I think they're maybe still not available, but they're coming back. All right, second card, Dear Friend. Oh, Linda, you're making cards now? Nice. So another simple, cute little card, the sweet inside. That's really pretty paper, I gotta say. And then one more. And this is using the same paper, but it's quite a bit lighter. And I did stamp this on the front. I'm not sure it's a great match, but hey, it's fine. So this is my white piece, and I went ahead and cut out my inside to save paper. And if you do that for a class, people think that you put the wrong piece of paper in their kit until you explain how that's a good way to save paper. So then we have our, this one is Petal Pink. There's such a wide variety of colors in this palette, or in this paper. It's quite interesting. But this one's very soft and pretty. I'm not sure these are going to match, although you never know. So then I have my Let's Celebrate, and there is another one, another die, just this shape, that you can stamp and nest inside, but I didn't think it was necessary. So we're going to pop this up. Whoopsie. Quick and easy cards today, but when I'm done, you'll have, this would be a nice little gift set to give someone. I love giving people like a little set of 4 cards. So here are the dies for that set, so not the punch, but the dies. And you can see how different they are. Some of them, it's the whole flower. This is just the outline, and it is embossed as well. I don't know if you can see that. So it does have some detail on it, and these ones are very small. I'm going to say very small. And I don't even have my little pokey tool. You can layer them up. I'm not even going to do that because I don't even think I'm going to use that one. So now I'm just going to add a few here, just to add a little bit of interest. So I'm just going to be strategic and add a little bit of color where it's all white. This one, if I was closer to my desk, I'd grab some pearls. I'm going to see how this looks. Remember the last one took the color. Hey, that matches. Oh, there's 3 sizes. Okay, let me try. Yeah, there's 3 sizes. You can tell I haven't used them yet. That's a lot of glue. I know it dries clear, but that was a lot. Okay, so let's try. I think it's going to pick up the pink, even though that's not the color it is. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to add a couple of little pink ones, just strategically. And let's add another little dot. Oops, I lost you guys. So we'll add another little dot. I don't even remember what color it said these are. Maybe someone has the catalog there. And then I'm going to add some dots to the white flowers. So pretty. Totally just got booted off of Facebook. Then we have these big ones. I don't know about these. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this one and just add it. Randomly. And maybe this one. There. And then I'm going to walk away. You know me, I tend to put more than I need to. Now let's try some more of these. Try one there. I'm going to try one here. Let's see if it's going to hold. I'm amazed that these match. Where are all those pink ones I was using before? when they're translucent like this, you do get a different, they tend to pick up the color that you put them with. That's what I'm going to say. They may not be perfect, but I think they add some nice finishing touches. Where was this one? There we go. And then you could put some around, but I don't really think it needs it, to be honest. There we go. Now this one's totally different, looks totally different than the other ones because the other ones were brighter colors, I want to say. And we do need to add a little bit of Wink of Stella. It looks totally different when you add it to cardstock. You can get fancy and add it just to the edges. It does have actually quite a nice fine tip on it. All right, let's stop. Step away from the card. So these are the loose frosted dots. Not available right now, but they're on in the online exclusive, and they are coming back. And this one doesn't have a bow, but that's okay. Get some of this other stuff out of the way. I did do an envelope that matched, but I don't know what color I used. I did it a while ago. Doesn't exactly match. Oh, there we go. I was looking for that. There we go. So we have our nice petal pink, Night of Navy, and white Regency Park Designer Series paper, and the Sentimental Park and Petal Park stamp set and punch. So I used both. So this one, no, this one I used the punch. This one I used the dies, and this one I used the dies. So if you're interested in purchasing any of these products, MarianneCowan.com. And if you're interested in my Sampler Saturday, MarianneCowan.com/events. And I'd love to see you there, or virtually. It's going to be housed on its own private site, so you'll have access to all the information there. And all of my classes contain a PDF tutorial with a video showing you how to put the cards together. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. If you are coming to the All Occasions class, well, you're not coming because it's virtual, but I will be showing the cards for that tomorrow morning on Facebook Live at 10 o'clock if you want a sneak peek. And if you are registered for the class, you can see that, and then I send you out the PDF with the video. All right, thanks for joining me today. And I just realized I'm going to have to change my March host code because tomorrow is April 1st. So I hope you have a great weekend, everybody, and I hope it is turning into spring wherever you live. Thanks. Have a great day.